So we get a little more sun to enjoy.
A little more sun indeed in some spots. That's the caveat, right? We've got a couple of areas that are going to see a little bit of rain, but honestly, the weather across the country mostly quiet this weekend. There's some of the thunderstorms that I mentioned across parts of the middle of the country. That is where we're going to be watching for kind of the unsettled weather over the next day or so. We've got this big system. It's going to bring in a line of thunderstorms scattered across that region, basically from New Mexico stretching up to Wisconsin. We've also got a little bit of rain that's going to work into the interior portions of the Northeast as we get through the day today. And then we've got a big batch of moisture that's going to work its way up into parts of the Great Lakes. We'll watch for the potential for some flash flooding because we do have some good amounts of rain happening here over a short period of time. This is through Monday. 1 inch to 3 inches will be possible. You see places like St. Louis, Indianapolis, Amarillo included there. Not a washout per se for the entire weekend, but it will be something to watch. The good news is we don't have a lot in the way of severe weather, so these are going to be kind of general thunderstorms unless you live from Amarillo to Roswell, Santa Rosa included in there. We'll have some strong wind gusts and the potential for some hail. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And let's look at your forecast, guys.
All right, Angie, thank you for that. Still to come here, Yasmin Vesuvian is here with a look inside the jail.
Bore you guys with that. All right, I will tell you about a little bit of rain that's working into Boston right now. Parts of the coastal New England area still dealing with the rain, but also the coastal flooding thanks to those really strong onshore winds. This is something we'll see today. You see plenty of coastal flood alerts that are up and down this area, Virginia Beach stretching up to Montauk. That's something that we'll watch specifically around high tide times. And yes, it is officially the last day of summer, and we've got temperatures to prove that we are trying so hard to hang on to that. 92 degrees in Chicago. We're running 20 degrees above normal for this time of year. Doesn't feel like fall for sure in Little Rock or Dallas as we're well into the 90s. Pittsburgh heads to 83 degrees. Louisville into those low 90s. And more of the same here as we get into tomorrow. We'll finally see a bit of a cool down here as we wrap up the weekend and head into next week. That's a look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
Angie, thank you very much. Just ahead this morning, the positive news signs.
Weather and high in the low 70s.
And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
Angie, thank you so much. They are some of the most popular products online.